I think it was when I was moving into my new place. I lifted like a heavy box or a couple that were too heavy, and I got this weird pain that I was ignoring in my lower back.
Hmm.
And
While you were lifting and moving?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I ignored the pain for like 2 weeks. It was like a weird numbing sensation going down my leg. And then one day I woke up and I couldn't walk, and I had to go to the emergency room and get an emergency MRI.
Okay. What leg was it?
This one.
Was your left? Okay, and so that was 2 weeks after the lifting. So you had the MRI. What did they say?
Two herniated discs on my lower back.
Do you remember what levels they were?
No.
It's okay, we'll figure it out. So the pain was going down the back of your left leg?
Yeah.
Did it go past your knee?
Yeah, and sometimes on my foot.
Do you remember which side of your foot?
It would mostly be just numbing in my overall toes.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay. Was the bottom of your foot numb?
No.
Just the sides?
Mm.
Okay. All right, very good. Have you ever had anything like that before?
No, never in my life.
Have you ever had back pain before?
Mm-mm. When I had a baby, that's it.
Okay. How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
Okay, 3 years ago. Did you have pain down your leg when you were pregnant?
No, it was like just like discomfort here and there.
Okay. Okay, very good. So how does it feel to sit right there? How does it feel right now?
The only time I feel comfortable is sitting or laying,
Okay.
but I have to like sit really straight. Like I can't hunch or anything like that because then it like hurts.
Okay.
So yeah, it's messed up my posture a lot too.
Sounds like it improved your posture.
Well, yeah, because I have to watch it more, but like I've noticed like a more hunch in my back because of I don't know lately.
Just
I
being
guess-
in pain can wear you down.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Have you had any changes in bowel or bladder movements?
No.
Okay, good. All right. So, do you have any neck pain ever?
Mm-mm.
And do you ever get any headaches?
Sometimes, but not often.
Do you ever get any dizziness?
No.
Do you ever get lightheaded?
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other? Let's see. You had a child, and then do you have any other traumas, accidents, or injuries? Anything else that you've been hospitalized for?
No, not for my body. No.
Okay. All right. Are you on any pharmaceutical medications right now?
Besides like naproxen and gabapentin, I think they have me on.
So the naproxen and the gabapentin are recent prescriptions for your low back.
Mhm.
Did they tell you to do anything else?
I have physical therapy on Friday, but I had to wait to get my injection for that
Okay.
because I wasn't feeling good until I got my injection. Then I finally started feeling better. Then my doctor finally decided to give me, prescribe me physical therapy, I guess.
Okay. Okay, you didn't have to. Wait. You didn't have to.
Really?
Yeah, you could have gotten PT without getting an injection.
Really? I didn't know that.
Have you ever been to a chiropractor before?
Mm-mm.
Does your back crack ever?
I sometimes can when I'm doing yoga, but it's like one crack. I've never been able to like I have a friend who can like twist his hip and his whole spine cracks. I've never been able to do that.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so okay. How do you feel about getting adjusted?
I'm excited but nervous. I don't want to be paralyzed.
Okay, there's no chance of that happening. It's never ever gonna happen. Okay.
Okay.
Does your back hurt right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's start off with an exam. Let me look at your spine, and then I'll get you adjusted. We'll go nice and slow. I'll walk you through the whole process. If you have any questions at any time, just shout them out.
Okay.
We'll see what your spine says, and then I'll adjust you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Lana. So just looking, you have a little bit of this postural change right here. This like little humping right here, but
Yeah.
this is like mild right now, and some of this might just be a result of what's happening recently. So that's okay right there. Is this henna, or are those just red tattoos?
Red tattoo.
Okay, I'm gonna do a very gentle scan on the top of your spine. Okay, this is the temperature evaluation. I'm using the back of my fingertips. Okay, I'm going to push in just a little bit harder into the muscles. All right, I'm going to palpate your SI joints here. Do you have any tenderness here?
Yeah.
What about this side? How's that feel?
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
same? How about right or left? Where do you feel more?
Left more.
Okay, just pushing gently here. How does this feel?
That feels normal.
No pain down your leg?
It's like a little numbing, not pain though.
Okay. So overall, your spine is very symmetrical. You have a little bit of some posture stuff down here. We need to push a little bit deeper into your lumbar spine, but it sounds like it's coming from the L4 disc, L4 to L5, and the L5 to S1.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Did they say?
Yeah,
Did they say?
that all sounds familiar.
Was it L3, L4?
No, I remember
L4,
L4,
L5?
L5, and an S.
S1, 2. Okay, good. All right, so the S stands for your sacrum. That's the tailbone. That's here. That hurt?
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, so ultimately when you're laying down on your belly is when we're going to be able to take a little bit closer and a little bit more accurate look at this area.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 herniated discs. How did you do? So I want you to know that those things have been building for a while. It's not like that just happened.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't just herniate a disc one day without there being some underlying or building
So it could have built
progression.
up to that.
Yeah, yes, it was a progression. It didn't just happen overnight. 4. All right, so let's do this. Lean down, bend forward.
Like that?
Yep. Pain there?
No.
Okay. Okay, now come back up. Good. Again, bend forward. Come back up. Bend forward. Okay, good there. No pain.
A little bit.
Where?
Right there where your finger was.
Right. Left.
More in the center, actually.
Center. On top of the spine.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, that's good. Okay, come back up. Good. Bend forward. Okay, good. Come back up. Okay, now we're going to bend to the left. No, hold on. Like bend over, yeah.
Like that?
Yep. Back. Come to the right. Good. Come again to the right. Good. Keeping your feet flat on the ground, move your knees apart from each other. Good. Back to center. Open. Center. Open. Center. Open. Center. Okay, a little bit of restricted movement here on the right SI joint. So we're looking right SI, left lumbar. This is where the pinched nerve is. Good. I'm going to observe your glute fibers now. This helps me determine which way your pelvis is moving. So you're going to feel my fingertips on the back of your hamstrings, okay? Okay, we're going to trace up to the bottom of the glute fold. It looks pretty even, actually. It might be slightly lower on the right. And then look from the top. Actually, here, let's do this. Can you make your heels even? Yeah, why don't you step off the rug? Yeah, there you go. Or step off the thing. Yep. Okay. All right, now looking at the gluteal fold again. Definitely lower on the right. And looking from the top, I don't see any external or internal rotation. There might be some external slightly here on the right. All right, looking at the feet first, I see some flattening of the arches bilaterally. There may be just a little bit of external rotation on both sides, but it's symmetrical. So that may just be the natural shape of her hips. The mid stance to toe off on the right looks hesitant to go to the right. So there's a little bit of some hesitancy there in the last stage of the gait cycle on the right. Good.
I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds bad.
No, it's all mild to moderate at the most. There's much more important things happening in your disc, in your lumbar spine than what's happening at your feet. But this is just a good way for us to look into how your body's compensating for it, or maybe even what led up to it. Okay, so definitely have some findings in the feet, but the feet look mostly symmetrical. I don't see any limping. I don't see any hip. If we come up to the hips, looking to the left or right, we can just see about at the site of the greater trochanter there, just beneath the lining of the shirt, and I don't see any major limping or compensation happening at the angle of the hip. Okay, looking at the shoulders, the left shoulder does look a little bit high. The arm swing is even on both sides, but just a little bit of a high left shoulder with some lateral flexion to the right in the head and neck. Yep, and then on the turn there, you can kind of see that it exacerbated that lateral flexion.
And it's starting to hurt back here too.
It's starting to hurt in your lower left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the back of my thigh.
All right, that's good. We'll go and let's take a look at it, okay? Okay, shoulders relax here. Okay, I'm going to push down into your spine. Do you have any pain, discomfort, tenderness when I push here?
Oh, a little.
Here?
A little bit, yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
L5. Here?
It's slight, yeah.
Slight. Left or right?
Left.
Left or right?
The left one.
Okay, I'm going to palpate part of your neck. This helps determine what's happening in the lower back. Okay, which is more tender here, left or right?
Left.
Left? Try to let your hips relax here. I'm going to lift this up. Good. Okay, now we're going to put this one under here. Good. Okay, now relax. Okay, was there any increase or decrease in pain or tension when I put the blocks underneath of you?
I can feel a little bit of numbing going down my leg.
It increased?
Yeah, a little.
Okay. Let's just give it a couple breaths. Okay, do you still feel the numbing right now?
A little, yeah.
Tender?
A little, yeah.
Tender?
Yeah.
When I push into your hips here again, do you still feel the pain? Is there still tension here?
No.
Here.
No.
Here.
Yes.
Nice soft breathing. Just kind of let everything sink into the table. Pressure's okay there? Pressure's okay? Do you still feel the numbness right now, Lana?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so when I first looked at your leg length, the right leg was short. So I put the blocks underneath of it, and that actually caused them to switch. And then I changed the blocks one more time, and now they're even. And so what that tells me is that you don't really have a short leg. You just have like a twist in your hips, and that was causing the leg length difference. But the twist in the hips is a completely normal thing, very common. No one is perfectly symmetrical. Every single person who lays on this table has one leg that's longer than the other. It's millimeters, like 5 millimeters. So you don't have any weird condition that you have to go home and Google or anything like that.
Okay.
It's completely normal. So now you've been laying here on the blocks for a little bit, and we just started stimulating your spine, and so the blocks take that twist out, and it takes tension out of your spine, and the primary intention is to take the tension out of the pelvis here. And so since your herniated discs are right on top of the pelvis, the more tension that we take out of when I say pelvis, I mean like your sacrum and your SI joints, where your sacrum and your ilium is your big hip bones to the side here, and your sacrum is your tailbone in the middle, and then your SI joints are right here, like where those two things come together. And your spine is sitting right on top of your sacrum. So what your spine is telling me is that the spine is turned to like this side a little bit, and that the hips have gone like this, and the spine is turned like that. This is this is a very common presentation for someone who has sciatica on the left. And I think it's maybe because of we're all driving with our right foot. I'm not sure. Maybe it's being right side dominant, or you're
Yeah.
right-handed. Maybe being right side dominant leaves some type of I don't want to say weakness, but yeah, maybe there's just a little bit of an asymmetry. Being slightly stronger and dominant on the right leaves us more susceptible on the left. But it's very common to have left sciatica. So all things that are showing up now are things that we do regularly here in chiropractic and things that I do regularly in this office. So you have a good prognosis. You're in the right place for this, okay? This is coming from your spine. I'm going to work on your spine. You're going to feel better, okay?
Okay.
Nice breath. Nice, gentle breathing. Okay, I'm going to do a type of massage called Depotiment, where I just tap on your back, okay? Pressure's okay here?
Mm-hmm.
feeling? Are you ready to get adjusted?
Kinda, yeah.
All right, so we're going to practice one first. We'll do nice and gentle. So I know that your low back hurts, but there's some stuff up here that we need to adjust to, okay? Everything is connected. And ultimately, adjusting up here is a little bit easier than these adjustments down here, so this will be a good way to like introduce your spine to the adjustment. So let's practice one first. Let's just see what it's like. So you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. I'm going to follow your breath with my hands. Good, let your shoulders sink in. Good. And then right at the end of your breath, right there, we just push into your spine. I'm going to start off with very gentle, conservative adjustments, okay? We're going to start right in the middle. Then we're going to work on this postural stuff up here. And then we got some stuff down here to work on too, okay? Okay, nice and gentle, Lana. Okay, we're going to start off with a gentle push. Good. And out. Good. Let the shoulders sink in. Gentle, gentle. Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now. Same thing. I do not have to push hard for this. Good. We're going to do another breath just like that in. Out. God, I just remembered the dream I had last night. It's so crazy. I could blow thousands of bubbles from my mouth. I don't know why. I just remembered that. Okay, let's try it. So this one's a little bit different. This time you're going to take a deep breath in, and then at the top of your breath, as you breathe out, then we're going to push like that. Good. So just like that. Not at the bottom of your breath, the top, but still same gentle push. So let's do that again. Not quite as much release there, but that's okay. Good. Okay, so this is how we adjust the low back. Okay, this is going to be gentle. We don't have to do a lot of twisting and pushing for this. So I'm going to push your shoulders up in this direction. I'm going to bring your hips down to right about there. And then I'm just going to push gently into your spine like that as I push down also with my leg on top of your leg, okay? All right, ready? So you're going to take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. Good. I'm going to bring the hip down just like this a little bit. Good. Good. Another breath. That's good. Good. Gentle, gentle. Good. Let the hips relax. Let the shoulders relax. Good. A little bit more. You're almost there. Good. Gentle, gentle.
Oh my God.
Okay. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, very similar to the last one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, same thing, breathing in through your nose and out. Good, we're going to bring the hip down just like this a little bit. Good, good. Good, good. Back.
That was good.
Okay, you're doing a good job. You're doing great. You've done perfect. Every adjustment so far, you've just relaxed perfectly into it. The neck is the same thing as the other adjustments, okay? We'll just go nice and slow. We follow your breath. And then a little bit of pushing causes a cracking sound. Nothing to be afraid of. There's a very short time in my practice where if someone had low back pain, I would only adjust their low back. Or neck pain, I would only adjust their neck. And this was after about 7 or 8 years of practice, so I was really starting to get busy. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do the the area of complaint because it's more time efficient. And I found out very quickly that I did not get the results that I did previously when I adjusted the whole spine.
Because it's all connected, like you said.
That's right. Which do you feel more here, Lana, right or left?
The left.
Okay, now let your head relax. Good. I'm going to do a range of motion here like this. Good, let this relax.
So as a chiropractor, you were able to do everything the MRI did just by touching me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, medical doctors and osteopaths used to do those same things before before the invention of the MRI. Now, the MRI is like a really useful tool, but it's also not always, actually, it's almost never immediately accessible.
Yeah.
So, for example, on the day that you got hurt, you could have come here and I could have did the same evaluation and determined the same things.
I'm so glad I know that now.
Mm-hmm.
This should be considered magic.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Okay. So I hear you. There is a lot of magic, so to speak, in it, but not like magic like tricks magic. Magic like the universe has magic and part of like the deeper mysterious nature of the universe, or like the mysteries of nature, like that kind of magic. Like how did we all get here kind of magic, you know what I mean? Like the real deep, real magic. But also too, this is the study of human anatomy and physiology that's been occurring for thousands of years, and chiropractors have just taken the extent of the body of knowledge that we know about the I shouldn't say the body of knowledge. Chiropractors have taken the knowledge that we know about the body and they continue to apply it clinically with not only the diagnostics but also with the procedure. So we make the determination of L4, L5, and then we put the thrust into the spine at that area.
Yeah.
Instead of putting an injection in there. But ultimately, sometimes we need injections. Ultimately, sometimes those medicines are exactly the appropriate right thing to do.
It seems like I could have gotten away with just going here.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be gentle, just like the other ones. I'm going to follow your breath. Good. And then as you breathe out, I'm going to pull in this direction like this, and then very gentle little push like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, nice and gentle breathing in and out. Good. Let your head and shoulders sink in and relax. Good, good.
Where did that come from? That was so fast.
That's good.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this. I'll be like, you have no idea how many bones I cracked today.
Okay, same thing. Gentle, gentle, gentle. We're going to go at the top at C2. Good. Shoulders and head just kind of sinking in. Good. Good.
Oh my god. That felt great.
Good. Painful?
No.
pointer toe on both sides. That's pretty interesting.
Really? Why?
Because why the pointer toe and why both sides? This is a digestive organ manipulation, okay?
Okay.
Here we start with the ileocecal valve, and we find that by first finding the belly button. Here, is that it? Yeah, right there. And your ASIS here, in front of your hip. Connect these 2 points. Now, this little tender, it feels pretty okay, but I definitely can feel like lots of water retention.
What does that mean?
Let me see here. I'm going to do this too. I'm going to come up to the pyloric sphincter. A little bit more tender here.
Yeah.
Did you eat anything yet today?
No. I woke up late.
Mm-hmm. Do you get reflux?
Sometimes.
Now, so are you Spanish?
Yeah.
What kind of Spanish?
Puerto Rican.
Okay. Do you eat a lot of ethnic foods?
Yeah.
Do you eat Puerto Rican dishes?
Mhm.
So lots of spices,
Yeah.
peppers.
Mhm. I cook a lot too. So.
Do your peppers and tomatoes, do they aggravate your stomach, or is it more like when you eat processed food?
Processed food
Yeah.
messes me. I can't eat fast food anymore.
Okay, good. That's a wonderful thing to not be able to do.
Yeah, I started getting like more like grass-fed beef or like pasture-raised chicken and stuff like that. Just trying to look out for myself and organic stuff.
You feel better?
Way better.
Cool. Tell me, what wasn't feeling great? Like when you made the switch, were you getting bloating?
Bloating, yeah, a lot of
Discomfort?
bloating.
Yeah.
Feeling tired after eating, like wanting to go right to sleep afterwards.
Okay. Cool.
And I would wake up hungry, like so hungry every day.
Tender? Okay, deep breath into your belly and out. Good belly breathing. That's right. You're a yogi. Where do you do yoga at?
My house.
That's the best place to do it, really.
Yeah, I
Do
learned enough in class. I was like, I can do this at home.
I tell everyone that's what you should do.
Yeah.
But it's also good to go, like, to have a teacher look at you every now and then. It's good to have a community, people in your yoga community that can help support your practice. Plus, yogis make the best friends.
Yeah, definitely tender there. So what does that part do?
This is the diaphragm here. I'm just trying to work out, like, the diaphragm is the separator between the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. And so when you're using your, when you're doing the belly breathing and it pushes the diaphragm down, it creates space and increases gastric motility, all the great things here that the diaphragm does, that the diaphragm is meant to do. When you're not using your diaphragm to breathe as much as you should, then this just gets stuck, this area. And so the tissues get stuck, and then the gastric motility decreases, so your digestion efficiency decreases, but then also, too, your digestive organs can get sticky. And all of the membranes in there respond really well to motion. You know, abdominal massage, these abdominal manipulations, they increase the efficiency of our our digestive system. Whew, I don't know why I can't talk today. Go ahead. Let's see this hand. Let the shoulders relax. Do you crack your hands?
Sometimes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a like server slash busser slash food runner.
Where do you work at?
Millworks.
Millworks? Dude, I go there like once a week.
Maybe I'll run your food sometime.
You probably have already.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, I would, yeah. That's a great place to work.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, this is a full spine adjustment, okay? I got this table for people who have herniated and bulging discs.
Wow.
Lift up your head a little bit. Good, and down. So this was designed for what you're experiencing right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use this towel to support your neck like this.
Is this where I get strangled?
This is where we open up all the joint spaces in your entire spine by pulling it this direction like that, okay? Okay, I'm not going to do it super hard. All you have to do is breathe, just like the other adjustments, okay? Okay, you keep your teeth together. You can close your eyes, nothing to look at. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and out. Good. Let your shoulders sink in. We'll follow the next breath out. Good.
Jesus.
Did you feel it in your low back?
Yeah, and my top too.
Okay, good. Good job. That was like 30%. Walk around a little bit. Take it for a test drive.
Wow, I can walk. I don't have to limp. I feel like I don't have to limp for the first time in a while.
Cool.
The real test is bending. I can reach my toes. Oh my god. My ears can crack?
Hold on. Okay, that was a great adjustment, Lana. You're going to feel a lot better. We're going to do a follow-up in a week. See how you're doing, okay?
Okay.